Give it for Jonte Ferguson. Clap it up. Let's go, Jonte. Most people don't make it here before they stop clapping. It's awkward for like 2 or 3 seconds. Marco. Mike Jones. Red Robin. Just trying to figure out what type of crowd this is. Thank you for your participation. So I'm 31 years old and I learned a lot of things growing up. For example, that if you watch cable TV growing up, and you ever notice that if you get behind somebody, you can snap their neck? That's not real. I didn't know that. I remember I got in a fight with this dude the other day. I got the upper hand of him. I got behind him. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to end this shit right now. So I got behind him. I said, "Clap!" He's like, man, get off me, man. I was like, all right. That don't work. I also learned that you can't be real aggressive with cheap toilet tissue. Another thing I learned, if you ever lend anybody money, they'll disappear out your life. Poof, vanish, you'll never see them again. Yeah, that's crazy, because I remember lending my dad any money growing up. Whatever. Anyway, y'all, give it up for yourselves for coming out here. This is nice. This is a big ass. Hold on one second, I gotta do something personal for me. Yeah, I'm just doing a show out here in Naro, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nothing major.
Sure, man.
Thank you. I hope my ex-girlfriend see that. Because she broke up with me, man. She said I wasn't dangerous enough for her because I was becoming a comedian. But you know what? I tried to save the relationship. So I wait for her to come home from work. I took a pair of scissors and started running through the house. She's like, Jonte, stop. And I was like, why? She's like, that's dangerous. I'm like, bitch, I thought that's what you wanted. Please meet me halfway. But I'm out here dating, man, and I'm real particular about the women that I date. For example, I don't like meeting the parents. Yeah, with that being said, I like only dating orphans. I'm not talking about when they're kids, I'm talking about when they're an adult. I'm not on that Subway shit. Also, I like, at the age that I am, most of the women that I date, they have that baby father, you know, he's always around. I got this rule. I only date a woman if her baby father's either dead or in jail, and he's not coming out anytime soon. Because the worst things in the world is being over a girl's house. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. She finally put her little son to bed, and then next thing you know, you hear that knock at the door. Open up, bitch, I know you're in there. You're like, God damn it. You know what? Let him in the house, I'm gonna snap his neck. So earlier I heard somebody say something about Trump. I'm not gonna talk about Trump because I won't surprise that he won. I mean, earlier that year, Bruce Jenner won Woman of the Year, so like, shit, anything was possible. I'm tired of people blaming Trump for everything. They were saying the stupidest thing. They was like, I don't like Trump because he's a racist. He's a 70-year-old white man, what do you expect? When they start dapping you up and start reciting Wu-Tang lyrics, that's when you start to watch them. You're not slick Bernie, I know what you up to. So I work at Military Circle Mall because I'm about that life. Thank you, I needed that. I learned working at that mall, if you ever see a black male adult with a book bag, 9 times out of 10, he sell bootleg DVDs. So this one guy, he caught my attention. He was like, hey bro, I got DVDs for $1. I was like, all right, shit, that's a deal. So I gave him 20 nickels. He gave me Space Jam 2. Now, when I got home and I put the DVD in, I was kind of upset because the guy who sold me the DVD was actually in the movie. And he played multiple roles too. It was Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny, LeBron. Now at first I was pissed off, but as the movie kept going, I was like, yo, this guy can act. So I I see him at the mall before I came here, and I was like, yo, I seen your work. Keep doing what you're doing, baby. He was like, yo, that ain't shit. I got pornos too if you want. I was like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm trying to sell my own out here. So the other day, I went to GameStop to take back a game because I beat it within a week. So when I got to the register, the guy was like, okay, so what's the reason for bringing it back? I beat it. So he was like, he got his whole face turned. He got real red, and he said, well, look here, Jamal. This ain't Blockbuster. I'm gonna let it slide this time. And I'm sitting here like, who the fuck is Jamal? So I just said something, all right, look here, Connor. How about you go ahead and take it back? I need store credit for Pokemon when it comes out. There's a lot of old people, man. Nah, they ain't good, because they out here, they ain't snitching. And they're everywhere, man. You could be 2 o'clock in the morning digging a ditch for a body. They'd be like, who's down there? Who's making that noise? I'm like, go home, you old bitch. My name's Jamal. Now I gotta dig another hole for this old lady. I learned a lot of stuff, man, because, like, again, I have, like, particular taste for women. Like, for example, I like ugly women. I mean, they loyal. They got the best sex. And they do everything you tell them to do. Besides getting an abortion. That being said, I got an ugly kid. Fuck it. But it's cool having an ugly kid, because when you have an ugly kid, you figure out who your real friends are and who your fake friends are. See, for me, for example, I like to walk my ugly kid around the stroller. My fake friends, they walk up, they be like, oh, Jonte, he's so cute. I'm like, shut up, you're lying. He's ugly. He looks just like his mother. Don't say, oh, he gets no likes on Facebook. Like, it's real. And that's why I like my real friends. When I'm walking around the stroller, they be like, oh, Jonte, his outfit is cute. I'm like, yeah, it's from my side of the family. We hooked him up, right? Yeah, man. Okay, I'm lying. He's not ugly. All right, y'all, I'm bullshitting. I don't got kids. Be careful. And plus, on top of that, I'm selfish. The only time I think about other people is when I masturbate. So I know having a kid right now, it's no point. Also, I learned, I like dealing with older women, yo. But with that being said, I learned, like, the tricks of the trade with them. Like, rule number 1, no matter what the situation is, if they ask to see your penis, you gotta show them. With that being said, I was in Walmart making groceries. This older lady, she ran up on me with the cart. She pulled up on me. She said, excuse me, son, you look strong. And I said, ma'am, I don't look, I am strong. She said, that wasn't a fucking joke, but whatever. Anywho, she was like, baby, can you take this case of water and put it in my car? I was like, man, that's no problem. So I took it, put it for her. She said, you just thrust it in there. I was like, yeah, I did, right? So she got a little bit closer to me. She was like, baby, can you do me one more favor? I was like, anything. She was like, let me see your dick. I was like, whoa. She was like, come on, young blood, you know the deal. I was like, all right. You can eat me in the frozen meat section. I can try to show you. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm black, so that means 2 things. 1, I had like 3 friends drop a mixtape today. Go cop that. And 2, I have a gangster cousin. I was hanging out with my gangster cousin, you know, riding around, shooting shit, trying to get my street cred up. And he looks in the rearview mirror and he see the police behind us. So he reached in his pocket and handed me a baggie. And he said, hey, cuz, put that in your hole. I was like, all right, no problem. So I took the baggie and put it in my pocket. Easy. So my cousin looked at me. Hey, cuz, that ain't the hole I'm talking about. Oh, okay. Here you go back, cuz. Ain't about that life. He said, man, you a punk. So he took the baggie, put it in his hole right in front of me while he was driving. Fucking amazing. We get pulled over by the police, they searched the car, they couldn't find nothing, they let us go. 5 minutes later, he gets a phone call, and I'm nosy, I overheard him talking. He was like, yeah, I'm straight, how much you need? Okay, meet me at the spot. He hangs up, then he pulls the baggie out of his butt while he's driving in front of me. He pulled up to his abandoned parking lot, And this guy, he hops out of the bush, starts scratching himself. He said, hey, baby, you got the stuff? My cousin was like, yeah, I got you. And he handed him the baggie. The guy took the baggie, put it real close to his nose, started smelling it. Then he put his tongue out. Then he looked at my cousin. I said, damn, baby, this tastes like the same shit from last time. Well, why would you call that? That's me. Quick, real question. Anybody having sex tonight? I enjoy having sex, like I smile the whole time. But the only thing is, I like having protected sex. And what I like to do is go to Walmart to buy my condoms. But the thing is, it got them locked up like video games now. So you always gotta get somebody from the cash register to go get them for you. And most of the time, it's an older woman. So I remember this other day, I was like, hey man, can you go get something for me? She's like, all right, baby. She shuffled her feet all the way to the condoms. She's like, which ones you need? And I was like, these. And then she shuffled her way back to the cash register. So she's ringing it up, and then she looks at me, and then she looks back at the box, and then she looks at me again, and she's like, baby, you know what these are? I was like, yes ma'am, I do. Then she looked at me in my eyes and said, baby, can you fit these? I'm like, Grandma, if you want, you can meet me in the frozen meat section. I'm gonna get this shit popping over here. Before I get out of here, I want to say that I'm glad that we live in a time that where if you're texting your significant other and the conversation getting real hot and heavy, you can send pictures to each other. I like to do that sometimes, but when I try to send a picture of my dick, I usually get this message that says image is too large. So, sir, what's your number? You're laughing too hard. Anyway, I'm saying this to say, I was talking to this girl the other day. It was getting hot and heavy, and she was like, Jonte, stop playing games with me. Send me a picture of that dick. And I said, whoa, you aggressive, but I got you. So I prepped it, got the right angle, put a filter on it, and I sent it off. It's a process. 3 minutes later, I get a phone call. She was like, Jonte, you're nasty, you're disgusting, I can't talk to you. I'm like, whoa, what's wrong, baby? She was like, that picture you sent me. I was like, what's wrong with it? She was like, I showed my grandma. I was like, and? She remembered you from Walmart. My name is Jonte Ferguson, recycling used comments.
Jonte Ferguson, keep it going, everybody.